Oh man. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so since we're talking about great moves and shit like that, right? So how do you approach your gym crush? Because I know you girls probably don't. So all right, let's. So, what's a great move to approach your gym crush?
Maybe help them spot. I don't know if you're lifting, like be a spot.
That's what I heard is
Yeah.
the main one.
Like
Yeah.
most of us girls, like I don't know, for me, like I go to the gym by myself because it's just like my own alone time. I don't know. There's a fine line when you're
Me
gymming
too.
and like being hit on and like I don't know, sometimes you're just like, I just want to do my thing. I don't it's a place that you shouldn't I don't know, there's a really fine line about hitting on someone. But if you're meeting the girl and your crush is from the gym that you've seen, then I suggest maybe just helping spotting.
Yeah. That's kind of a common one. I honestly, so there's a difference. Like, is it a crush or is it just like
Right.
eye candy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like the gym, there's a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
you can look at and we all do when you're in the gym, but it doesn't mean like it's a crush. Like, but I've watched where some people there, they would like hover
Mm-hmm.
around the same machine, like either she or he's working off of and just wait. Oh, are you done? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm good. Okay. You know, and then just kind of follow him around.
And then she gets out of the seat, and the guy's over there going, "Oh, smells good."
Ew, no.
No, that's not what happened. I figured that would happen. I guess not. I'm sorry. I'm just making shit up.
You're horrible. But yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
always a
Q. Go on.
spotting one I hear. Always a spotting one
Yeah.
I hear about with that. But I don't think I would approach anybody in the gym. I work out a lot and I know I'm like you make like that's
Mm-hmm.
my time. I'm not in there
Yeah.
trying to deal with all that. Like I don't got time for that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather meet guys somewhere
Exactly.
else, not
Yeah.
in the gym. Not that you
Mm-hmm.
don't look good, but yeah.
Not that you don't look good. I can't be seen in public with you. Okay.
Oh, shut up. Why do you still talk about that?
Because
It's
it's
true
funny.
though. It's true. Like, why would
Holy
I post
shit.
somebody all over my freaking social when it's not going to
Mm-hmm.
last? Like,
Yeah.
and even if it is, my social is my stuff. Like, it's not, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Okay,
no.
I
so
agree.
I don't even talk a lot about anybody I've dated, really.
Same.
Like,
I like that too. So,
I keep,
yeah. I like the whole privacy relationship thing. I like that.
yeah, like, keep that somewhere else. I don't need that all out there.
Oh, yeah.
Because then they're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk about you bad.
First, let me answer this question. Number one, I just want to put out there that I paid for a gym membership for almost 3 years. And I must have went only about 8 times.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So when it comes to a gym,
Dude.
when it comes to a gym crush, yes, dude. All right. Anyways, when it comes to a gym crush, I didn't even have time to develop one.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know how to answer
And
this.
you didn't even give anybody else time to develop one for you.
No, I'm not much to look at until I start talking. That's a different story. But like, but I did
wow.
hit on one girl. The fitness.
Out of the 8 times you went in 3 years.
Yeah, in 3 years. So I asked her basically like, so I have her on social media too, because she's friends with my friends and friends of friends or whatever,
Mhm.
right? She's one of those type of girls. And she's one of those fitness girls who kind of posts up that she's in fitness a lot. And then I just slide into her DM saying that like, oh, I work on that gym too. What time do you usually go? I feel like we always like go at the same time, stuff like that. And then she's like, oh, I usually go at this time, blah, blah. And then, so I asked her like, oh, well, I'm just going to make up a random time, right? So I'll be like, oh, 2 p.m. Like, oh, you know what? Like, I'll meet you there. I usually go at that time too. Maybe we can like be gym partners. And she's like, oh, that sounds great. I need a gym partner. I've been getting like less motivated lately after all these like food TikToks I've been seeing. And then we were just joking about that for here and there. And I was like, cool. So that was like, I set up a gym date, you know, basically a workout date for us to go together. And I was excited. This is it. This is my chance, right? And then she wasn't there
Oh.
when I got there. So I texted her and I was
Oh,
like,
dang.
so I texted her, I'm like, damn, I guess we ain't gonna work out.
As it's not going to work out at all.
Like she took it as like working out as a relationship. I'm like, oh, I guess we ain't us together. We're not gonna work out.
Oh.
And then she's like, oh well, I don't know. She's like, oh well, I don't know. You kind of seem kind of funny, but I have to get to know you more. And then I said to her, I was like, I was like, no, I meant like I'm here at the gym. It's 2 o'clock. And then she goes, oh shit, I just completely misread that. I'm not going in today.
Whatever. She stood you up. That's horrible. I see a lot of couples in the gym.
But it's funny because she took it the wrong way. I was like, man, this
Oh
girl
my
stood me up.
gosh.
This girl stood me up.
So she stopped talking to you after that?
I don't know. We kind of stayed friends, but then she realized that I stopped going, so she kind of just stopped messaging me after.
Some of those guys, though, they just go there for the photos. You know, I see a lot of people in the gyms because I have a membership at 24, but where I'm moving to, they have no 24s. So I'm really sad because I have an international membership. So I can go to anyone in the world, wherever it is, which makes me really sad. But I see people in there that they're in there and they're just in there for the photos. And then, you know, might lift a little bit, maybe do a little leg workout, and they get their photos and they leave. So I've seen that too. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Like you never know who's in there. I don't think like I would want to like work out with somebody because I gotta focus.
Distracting.
I would not be focused because you want to have a conversation or they'll want to like have a conversation. Then you start getting to know each other and it's like, this is not, I gotta focus on this. What, Kay? What now?
My friends were saying that, damn, Kay, you talk too much. You came here to work out on your mouth or something. That's why I was laughing. Because my friend Brian, who was on this podcast a couple episodes way back in year 1, he was saying that like, damn, Kay came here just to work out on his mouth. He did not came to work out at all. And then that's why I was laughing because I only went to the gym. Okay, the reason why I went to the gym and signed up in the first place was not to like actually like, I mean, obviously it was to get in shape. That's what I was thinking in my mind and stuff like that. But the reason why I went was because my friend was doing it and I knew that like for my well-being, my health, I was like, oh yeah, I probably should get that like more pay attention and focus on stuff like that. So I was like, since I have friends going, I might as well go with them. That's what I was thinking. But then as I was working out, I lost motivation. I guess the cockiness came into my head where we're like, why the fuck would I work out? All I gotta do is talk to the girl, win her over. I don't gotta do this shit. Like, okay, I'm just telling you, that's what my
Which is true. That's true. That's true.
That's what my brain was thinking. I don't mean to sound cocky, but that's exactly what my brain was thinking. I don't mean to sound cocky.
That's true.
But so when they like really try to put in extra like reps and stuff like that, I was like, you're doing great. You're doing great. And like I just didn't give a shit. Like, and then they stopped going and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's stop going. All right. But then I took so long to fucking cancel the subscription. I took so fucking long to cancel it that like, and I ended up paying for it for like 3 years. I was like, fuck me, man. Holy shit.
Wow.
That's a true story. Because I'm not really like, what's it called? BMI? Your BMI, right? I think that's what it's called.
Mass.
Your body mass, the BMI.
Yeah, my BMI, I fit it already perfectly. I'm already 5'9" and I'm 142 pounds. Because you're supposed to be in 5'9", you're supposed to be either between 140 to 160 pounds. So my body mass is correct already. So I'm technically already in good shape. That's why I never really like cared much. If I was out of shape and I was outside of my body mass that I'm unhealthy, then I would care more. But because I already
you got to be in good shape to blow somebody's back out, right?
Yo, she didn't walk after that. So I think I did a good job, okay? I had to pull it back in, though.
For all the listeners out there, that's just quoting what Kay said earlier.
Now I'm debating whether I should keep that in or not. Okay.
Yeah, you have to
keep it in, Kay. Do not edit that.
All right.
Do not edit that.
All right, yeah.
You're probably going to put me on blast anyhow, so I may as well say something great.
I don't care. It's a comedy podcast, so of course we'll answer your question accordingly, right? Like I told the truth about what I did, but you know, just remember we're there to make you laugh. If you took any half of the shit I said seriously, like Meghan falling off of a vending machine because she looked like a snack, right? I feel bad for you, okay?
They're all gonna go try everything that we've said.
Yeah,
That's right. Take
yeah,
all of our advice,
yeah.
everybody. Try it all. Tell us what works or doesn't.
Once,
Drop it in the
once all
comments.
your DMs start blowing up after this, like with all the likes.
Send us a
Yeah,
DM.
it's like, oh, that worked on her.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Non-sexual, right?
Non-sexual, yes. Not your favorite sexual activity. Favorite non-sexual. I'm just letting you know, I had a hard time answering this. I had a hard
Oh
time.
my
I
gosh.
had a hard time even when I was performing non-sexual. But I'm gonna go last on this.
Are you serious? Like you couldn't answer this, Kay? That's
Yeah.
so bad.
No, it's not me. Couldn't answer it. All right. First of all,
It is
no.
you. It's you.
Okay. All right. Fine. I'll start off first. You want to play that game? We'll start off. Okay.
That's because what that means is that all you were thinking was sexual. Okay.
No, it's the other way around. All right. All right. I cannot watch a fucking movie or series without at least by the second or third episode without getting interrupted by my girlfriends at the time. I'm single, by the way, right? So Megan Fox, if you're out there, I'm still single, right? And and I cannot watch a movie without it. So obviously, I love watching movies, but I still keep getting interrupted by the girl usually getting turned on in the middle of the fucking movie. I don't fucking know why. I really don't. Something about fucking Netflix and chill just seems to be in girls' genetic DNA to be like, you know what? We have like 15 minutes. I think you can get around it. Like I really don't know. But my other one that I was gonna say that never fucking works out, and I'm being brutally honest, is that I love massages. I really do. But here's the thing.
Yes. I do too.
No, don't disagree
Wait,
yet.
massages. Wait, hold on. From your significant other or girlfriend or whatever at the time or boyfriend, or you talking about like professional, like going to a massage parlor?
Professional Thailand massage, okay? No, I'm talking about from your boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Just or whatever.
That depends if they know how to give a good one.
Yeah. So I like massages. So I like giving massages too, right? And I also like getting massages too. But for some bizarre reason, when either me or my girlfriend at the time either whoever's giving a massage always get turned on. Whoever's giving it. Like when I gave the massage to my girlfriend, right? Like somewhere halfway, like they're like in the massage, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, she'll just look at me and be like, "Just fucking stick it in already." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Damn, I didn't even get your right leg yet. All I started was."
Wait, hold up. Am I ready? Wait, let me see if I'm ready yet.
Yeah. It's like, damn, is this the massage oil that this is happening, or is this you just naturally getting wet? Like I like.
So wait, you genuinely just wanted a massage, but it always turned sexual.
Well,
is that what you're saying? Or no, you really wanted both.
If I'm receiving it, right, I am enjoying the massage, right? I like I like it because of like I have a really bad back. Well, I had a really bad back. And then so like getting a back massage is like really good for me. Actually, honestly, I think like a little secret for my girlfriends usually knew this is that my back is my weak point. It's my weak point. It's like it's the one spot on my body that usually makes me fold really easily because of the fact that my brain, it kind of triggers a memory when I was a child. And my mom used to rub my back to put me to sleep ever since I was a baby. So it transpired when I got older that my back is my weakness. So if you're sitting there rubbing my back,
that's your sensitive spot.
Yeah, and then and the room is cold.
Okay, pause for all the females out there. They remember to take notes. give Carrie a massage.
Yeah, I'll blow out your back and you put me to sleep on my back.
So if you want to know how to get to Kay,
yeah. So by the time they get to my back, I'm like out like a light almost. So, but then when they like usually start with the massage and they do my chest, I'm usually still awake, and then I flip over and then they do my back, and I'm starting to fall asleep, and they're like trying to fucking wake me up. They're like, "I'm horny, let's do it now," and I was like,
I hate you.
I was like, I'm falling asleep.
I'm tired.
It's like I'm obviously not even turned on. My homeboy down there is like this right now. Is that it's like it's always like but it's funny because it's the other way around too. Like if I'm giving massage, you'd be like, oh, okay. All right. Okay. Can we just like skip all this? I already got you like undressed hat like already. So can we just? He's like, can you at least go like fucking 10 minutes without you know? Whoever's
Oh.
giving a massage always get turned on. I don't fucking know why. So that is one of my favorite non-sexual thing, but it always leads to it. And it's the same with the movies, like or watching a TV show together. I love watching TV show and just cuddling up and trying to stay warm and shit with some soju and shit and whatnot. But like obviously, somehow I cannot make it through a damn fucking movie without you girls turning fucking turned on halfway. I haven't even finished fucking 50 Shades of K. 50 Shades of Grey. I still haven't finished it. I can't finish it. Any damn movie.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so that's my answer.
That's funny.
All right, man. Q, what do you...
I had actually forgotten what the question was until you brought it up. We were talking about massages, and I'm like, what is the
No, you
question
were
again?
talking
In my
about
head, I was
fucking
like,
me
what is the
blowing
question?
people's back off.
That was earlier.
Right. So what favorite non-sexual activity that you like to do?
Okay, I have like a lot. Like I want to travel together. Well, I definitely want to travel together somewhere. Some like random traveling. Wineries, let's go do that. Do a class together or something, like a cooking class. I'm kind of like cliche sometimes, but then sometimes not. Like I love randomness, but I love creativity too. And I don't like the typical like let's go to a movie because I feel like
Because you can't
I don't know,
finish the
those
movie?
are not. What? No, what?
Because you
No.
can't finish the whole movie, or is it just a me problem?
It's a you problem. Okay, it's
All
a
right,
you
I'm just making sure.
Not every girl wants to like,
Well, every girl that
get her back blown out in the movie.
It's not me, it's them.
But yeah, I actually don't like doing the movies type thing. The Netflix and chill, like, yeah, I don't know. I like, if we're going to do something non-sexual type activity, I want it to be an actual like, let's do something, then maybe that might lead to something else. But I want time. Like I want to get time with you. I want to make sure we have time together. And then, yeah, then maybe you can give me a massage. No.
I like how you were like Netflix and chill. You were like, yeah, I think Kay's right. It kind of does lead to that, and that's why you kind of pause. You pause. You fucking like, you know what happened.
Shut up! I did not. Shut up.
Yo, Meg.
Edit that, Kay. Edit that.
Oh, what the fuck no! You girls called me out earlier on. Like, all right, Meg. What was your favorite non-sexual activity? I swear to God, you say movies, you better get the fuck out of here.
Movies, of course. Big screen. I'm just kidding. I don't like movies either because I feel like I cannot get to know that person because you're sitting there quietly and you're just like, if I'm doing stuff with someone, I want to have a chance to like talk with them, like get to know them a little bit more. I don't know, since it's like winter.
Oh, let's say they're your boyfriend. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Like we're talking about non-favorite sexual activity as if you're dating them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you girls notice that.
Yeah,
I think that's the same for me.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So since it's winter, I think like ice skating is really cute. You guys can hold hands, like ice skate. Help each other out.
Totally.
I don't know. Yeah. Like, I also snowboard in the winter, so I'm not very good. So like
Oh, you know how to snowboard?
I know how to snowboard and ski too.
Ski.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm not the best at snowboarding.
Oh, guys, we don't ski.
I'm pretty good at skiing.
Yeah, guys, we don't ski. But I know how to snowboard. Yeah. But guys, we don't really ski.
I haven't tried skiing because I'm scared looking straight down the slope. I'm afraid of heights. So when I was choosing between skiing and snowboarding, I chose snowboarding because I'm like, oh, I'm on my side. If I fall on my side instead of falling straight down the mountain.
You can still fall forward if you're snowboarding.
I don't know. I feel better standing this way. I feel better standing this way.
Yeah, but then your pedonkadonk hurts after because all the times you keep fucking falling on your butt.
Shoot, your whole body will hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't feel it till like.
But then you can just get a massage, Kay.
This is all the things that lead to sexual things. I just hope you girls know that all that stuff. Snowboarding is sexual. Movies sexual. Snowboarding is good. I was
Non-sexual activities can lead to sexual activities, basically.
It just depends on.
Especially if it's your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm surprised you snowboard because I snowboard too. I didn't know that you do. That's kind of cool. About yeah. I mean, so snowboarding is one of Megan's turn on. We
Turn on.
non-sexual.
Yeah,
turn
so
on.
we can tumble down, tumble down the mountain.
Yeah, tumble down. Girl, did you
And
fell?
hold each other.
Did you fell from the Black Diamond Trail? All right, let me see what I got here. Okay. Oh, all right. So this one right here. So who do you think stays single longer, boys or girls? Girls after a breakup.
Yeah.
Girls.
Boys. Oh,
Yeah.
no, fuck, that's the complete opposite. All right, yo, go ahead. Let me hear what you got to say. Who wants to start?
Okay, I think girls, because guys, to me, I don't think they can wait that long. I think most guys, I think women, a lot of women, not all women, are a little stronger and they start to take this mentality of it's about me. I got to get myself together. We start getting in shape, like especially if it's a bad breakup. You definitely want them to regret. Or even if that's not even your drive, it's just for you. You start to realize, what was I doing? And let me figure out me, and you focus on you. So we start to focus on us, and then guys are kind of secondary to that. Whereas before, guys were like primary, right? Because I'm in this relationship, they're all that. But once you get out of it, especially if it's a bad breakup, like he cheated on you or something, it's like, oh, hell no. Yeah, I gotta make sure I got my stuff together so that I don't deal with that again. That's how I think.
Okay, why do you say the opposite?
Right. You think guys stay single longer?
Of course you would ask.
I don't think they can keep away from having sex. I think girls can. Well,
it's like
maybe.
You better not
I don't know.
pull up your freaking Korean 안녕하세요 on me, all right?
Yeah.
Konchana.
They.
I know Korean too, all right? Okay.
Shut up.
Oppa. All right, anyway. So, I've been watching Single Inferno, been taking notes.
Oh my gosh. That is like so.
Oh, me and Meg
we
were talking about it.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the K-dramas and all these like make Koreans look so bad. Seriously. A lot of times. Yeah. Because girls look desperate, especially in the K-dramas. Like they're totally like, don't get me started. That's like a whole other conversation.
Yeah, we can talk about that. So the reason why I said that, Meg, is because of the fact that like, if you look at the analytics, majority of males, over 60 to 70% of males are single. But that's getting really down to the nitty gritty of analytics.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Single as far as committed relationships, but like casual relationships?
No, like single as in committed relationship. Yeah, you're right. But as far as, let's look at just our surroundings and just naturally and stuff like that. You probably know more single guys than you do know more taken girls. How many of your girlfriends are taken?
Yeah.
Compared to
all of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, compare now. Yeah. So now compare that to how many single guys do you know?
More. I have more single guy friends.
So,
Yeah.
So now, when you put that according next to each other, right? Now, I'm not saying like it's not about who's right or wrong or whatever I'm saying. I'm just saying that if you look at just the population wise, even though in America it is 50-50, that there is a good balance of male to female. However, when it comes to relationships, though, majority of males, over 60 to 70% of males are single. There are more males that are like virgins until their late 20s, as opposed to females who are like, majority of females, teenager girls are still losing their virginity at an all-time higher than boys, right? So the reason why I said that like guys usually stay single longer is because of the pool itself. So I'll just take a dating app for an example. On a dating app, usually girls will swipe on mostly 5 to 10% of what they're swiping on. So out of 100, maybe only 5 to 10% of those guys get swiped right on, right? So that's girls.
Huh.
Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a preference or anything like that. I'm just saying now you got to look at it when a guy is swiping, right? When a guy is swiping on Tinder, maybe 70% is like, yes, 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 yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
seeing my guy
it's like,
friends play on it.
it's like, yes, 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 yes. So, like, I'm not trying to yak anyone's yum about the preferences or anything like that. But when you look at it that way, the amount of opportunity girls have is an army. It's like they have more opportunities to hop into a relationship if they wanted to. I'm not saying that like that they do or anything like that. They move along faster or anything like that. I'm just saying the opportunities it's there more for them. As opposed to a guy is like the opportunity is not so presented to them much. That a guy kind of has to work their way and give effort and charm the girl into a relationship. As opposed to a girl looks at it as, here's your option, pick one. You see the difference? It's like they have options while the other guys it's more like I have to give this much and this much effort to, I got to take out 10 girls and spend money and spend time and charm 10 girls. And then maybe 1 out of 10 girls that I swiped on will give me an opportunity and a chance. While the other girls is like, here's your layout, pick one. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good point.
yeah,
That's
so,
true. We have more of a choice.
Yes. So
right away.
So for a guy, for them to move on, regardless of whatever happened at the tail end of a relationship, but it's like it's harder for a guy to move on because the opportunity isn't as presented to them. Majority of guys, I'm not saying all guys, but for females, I feel like they can move on at the snap of a finger. It's a lot easier to move on for girls and get into
I agree.
to a relationship.
I agree
So with that being said, usually that always ends up happening that a guy would stay single longer than a female would, as opposed to like I understand that they have to find time and like find themselves and work on themselves and all that stuff. But it's even the same for guys too. Even if a guy wants to find time and work on himself and all that stuff, it's like when they get put into the market, right? A girl gets taken out of the market a lot quicker than a guy can actually like find a potential candidate to say yes to. Me, however, I don't really have that problem. So I fell out of a vending machine.
Whatever, Kay.
But
you just go to one of the vending machines.
Oh yeah, I just gotta go find a different gym. Maybe I should shadow for Equinox or something like that. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But all right, Meg. So that's why I said that. That's my answer. So all right, Meg. So what's yours?
Good point.
Which one do you think, girls or guys? I know you said girls.
Yeah. From my personal experience, I think it's exactly what Q said. Like going after a breakup, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna spend some time on myself and also like taking notes, like what worked well in the and what didn't work well in the previous relationship, and then just like trying to become like the better me. Like, oh, I didn't like this about our relationship, so I'm gonna work on this in the future. Yeah. So I think, well, that's from my personal experience.
Yeah, I totally agree. Plus, like if you were hurt, like leaving a breakup or something, that makes it even worse because then we're just like totally dealing with emotional damage. And it's like you don't want to like
damage.
Emotional, right? I was thinking that as a trending sound, right? Yeah. I was like, I don't want anybody. Like you don't want to you don't want to get into something that's not really going to work, especially if you're looking for something serious. It's different. Or you can go into like total like hoish or trampish ways, right? Whether a guy or a girl, there's that option too. But yeah, it's hard like to get back into the groove of things, especially if you're with someone and it was like, oh, they were all that, like that was the whoever you thought they were going to last forever. Like that could be really bad. It depends on the relationship too. But Kay, that was really interesting. No, I didn't realize that. But that's probably true. Like girls, we do have more options. Well, it's just that a lot of us aren't bold enough to like approach all the guys all the time. Like, and guys aren't always going to be like putting themselves out there. So we don't realize how much option we have.
I mean, it's very true. I mean, I have the opposite problem where I have a lot of options, but I've helped out a lot of guys who don't have a lot of options. But I have a lot of options because of the fact that, like, well, I check off a lot of girls' boxes, being family oriented, father material, financially well off, etc. Right? I'm not bagging or boasting. I'm just saying that's the key factor why I have a lot of options. But I've helped out a lot of guys who wants to be in my position where, like, they want to be in that position of having a lot of options. But remember, the reason why I said that is because it's like this. I'm basically a female where I have a lot of options, just like a female. So I can understand why a female, like, is single for so long. That kind of makes sense. So because I'm living that lifestyle of, like, basically it's like I have a lot of options too. And then all it takes is one photo, and then boom, and then, you know, it's like that. But when I flip the shoe over and I look at the other male standpoint, like, I can understand and like, kind of feel for them of, like, when a guy doesn't have a lot of game, I guess you kind of say, or doesn't have charisma, because I have a lot of charisma, so I know a lot of guys who don't have a lot of charisma, and why it's such a struggle for them to kind of present their individuality that it's hard for them to win girls over. So that's why I said that.
Just lead us into it.
Okay, so the next question is right. So your husband, Meg, Q, your husband, right? This is your husband now. He's financially well off. Like, he's rich. You don't even have to work anymore if you have to, right? But the thing is, part of his yeah. Oh my God.
No.
But okay, all right. So here's this part. The requirement is, he said to you, I am allowed to have side girlfriends and girlfriends. You're my wife. However, I can have girlfriends. The question is, are you okay with that, or are you not okay with that?
I am not okay with that.
That's a hell no. Yeah, ain't no concubines allowed. Sorry to tell you, or second wives or third wives or whatever. No, absolutely not. Third girl, whatever. Side chick, mistress. No, Yeah, I'm. If that's the case, I'm leaving you. Let me collect my my half, and I'm out. There's definitely no way.
Don't mind me. I'm reading my answer to see what I wrote.
I don't like to share.
Whatever. You
like,
should know.
I don't know. I don't like to share, so that's a no for me.
Yeah, no. Why would I share? If that's the case, I wouldn't even be in a relationship, a marriage, or whatever. Whatever. No. Nope. Let me ask this though: would it be okay if we had our own too? So is this like a one for one? You know me, Kay. Like, is it okay for me to have, like, my little side boys or whatever too? No.
And you support my, like, right? Then you can, like,
right. It just means that you may not get any, but they, you know, it just may be, you know,
they can pay for my relationship too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I love when it turned to, like, an E&M freaking what was that? Like an E&M relationship, an open relationship, basically.
Yeah, let me take your money and spend it on my boo over here, and
now I know my answer, which kind of makes sense because I was thinking about it when I asked that question too, because this question was something that I created because of the fact that this is the reason why me and the other girl didn't work out, or isn't working out. The way I look at it is like, would I be okay with that if my wife, this girl is my wife, would I be okay with her having boyfriends and stuff like that? So I'm raised really traditional. So with that inside of, like, people's mind, you have to remember that monogamy is kind of really, really big on both culture. Both cultures really big on that.
Yeah.
So
in Asian culture, period.
Yeah. So the way I was developed is that I was developed to be monogamous. So that's the way I was just developed. It was America who kind of opted to, like, an E&M and having multiple partners and stuff like that, like, to kind of understand it. And the way I look at it was that like if this girl was like a Lisa or like a Rose from Blackpink and stuff like that I was
Oh my
I'm
god.
married to. Well, no, that's the question, right? If they're financially well
How
off,
you like that?
all right. So like I was thinking like, okay, so if it's like that, if I was dating like one of those two, right? And no, not dating. This is my wife. If Lisa or Rose was like my wife, right? No offense to Jenny and what the fuck the other one's name again? I keep forgetting the other
Lisa?
one's name. Um, no, was it? No, it's Lisa,
Lisa?
Lisa
Oh,
and Rose
okay.
are the two
So
he
Jenny
likes.
and oh, I know.
Jenny, and it starts with a J.
I can't
Yeah.
Starts
remember.
with a J. Yeah. Okay, so no offense to her. I'm so sorry. I forgot her name. So I hope I don't get fucking strike for this Blackpink lovers out there or the Blink fan base. But but if they were like I'm their husband, right? And they have side boyfriends and stuff like that, but I'm financially well off. If you were at that like kind of like standard, no, or value, I guess you can kind of say like a high value ass woman, like such as
Mhm.
Lisa or Rose. I'm just gonna use Rose for an example. If you're Rose and I'm your husband, and you're placed that high where you have millions of fans, millions of guys who will want to be with you, and you want to have a side boyfriend, but you pick me as your husband, then I must be like something really like extremely good enough for you to like want to keep as your main husband, right? And you're gonna support me financially, then I guess I would be okay with it because of the fact that like if I would have went after someone who's extremely high valued and desired like that, that comes with the cost of being with them. That if it's almost like dating a really extremely good looking girl. Like if I would have dated any one of you two, Meg or Q, right, and the both of you are
Mhm.
really extremely pretty, attractive girls, right? That I have to be okay with like, Q, you might get like guys sliding inside of your fucking DMs all the time. Like, or am I supposed to be like insecure
Hmm.
because Q, you wanted to like have a side boyfriend? Same with you, Meg. Like, if I was dating you, I'm your husband, and
Mhm.
you're a good looking girl that like, and you're both financially well off. That I would, it comes with the cost of it, if that makes sense. Like you're like Rose, like a high value celeb, and you're gonna take care of me financially. Then I would kind of like already know what I'm walking into. You know what I mean? Like if you were both like kind of millionaires, you have all these opportunities, and you want to like sometimes have a side boyfriend and stuff like that. I would already know.
So you're saying like if they are like if they're people like high
Mhm.
profile people,
Yeah,
then you'll make the exception. Like so if Blackpink's out there, they're having some little concert in some city and she goes and like hooks up,
yeah.
with somebody in a hotel, you're kind of okay with it.
Like no, like you kind of have to be aware that a person, not celebrity like, but you have to be okay with like understanding a high value person has all that options.
Mhm.
I
So like for
see.
me,
Yeah. Like
even
it's
if it was,
things are going to
yeah, that's
happen.
why I put both of you as like if you were both sugar mamas. You know what I mean? I would have to be okay with like understanding that both of you, even though I'm your husband, I would have to be okay with understanding that both of you sometimes just want like a little side piece here and there when you're out, and that should be something that I'm aware of.
Mm.
But it should be something that like that's what I'm saying, that you girls should kind of understand that too. If you were both dating a high value guy and was like financially well off, like the question is, like say me, who's not like a celebrity, right? If you were both dating me, then you will both understand that like even though I have all this money, you're my wife,
Mhm.
that I'm still gonna have like I still want to have like side girls here and there, but however, I'm always gonna come home to both of you. That makes sense?
I think like as long as you're not
Hmm.
emotionally invested in this person, like you just met this person and you're like, okay, this person's gonna be my sugar daddy. Like you're just in it for the money. I think that may be okay. But like if I know this
Yeah.
person and this person like didn't come off like wealthy, like I was in the like we were
And
dating before they got big and make the
and
money.
and he's your
I don't,
husband.
yeah,
And he's your
and
husband.
then he
Yeah.
became my husband while I was in the process of him
Hmm.
getting wealthy and had to go do the dirt with him and stuff like that. I would not be okay with it
Yeah.
because I'm already emotionally invested in himself, like before
Yep.
he got rich. So I think it depends on the cases. But if like going in knowing that like he's my sugar daddy, then I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm in it for the money. When are you dying so I can collect that?
I cannot. That is a negative for me.
All right,
like,
Q. Why is it negative?
I think because I'm starting to think then what I'm thinking about, this is why I dump anybody who's cheated on me, because I can't stop thinking about you with them or with whoever. Right. So let's just say it's physical, like it's sexual, right? I'm not sharing, like, no, this is not like, you are not coming into this as you came into that. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not going to happen, because I can't get over the fact that you've given yourself physically. And to me, like, I know guys always say, well, I don't love them. It was just sex. Well, no, If that's the case, you don't need me. Like, you don't need me. You need your whole harem of whoever else you want. Because you definitely don't need me. Because especially if I'm like high profile, I look good, I'm making good, I have a good career, I got money, I'm giving all that to whoever my husband's giving. Like, I'm giving it all.
Yep.
And if I'm giving it all and I'm not getting it all, something's wrong with that. Like, I shouldn't be in that. Like, I believe that I just can't do that. I can't. Like, that is like something that those are like major no's for me. If anybody, I don't care whether married to you or dating or we're just like living together. If you cheat on me, you got to go. Like, you got to go. I can't. I just can't do it. And let's just say move DMs. That's different. DMs can mean nothing.
Yeah, because the question is your husband.
Husband, yeah, totally. It's divorce. Sorry, like even when I watch K-dramas, divorce his ass, I'd be in the comments like, you better like get rid of that. It's time for revenge.